Hello, I am Mike, this is Lou, and we have a special guest with us today, Patrick Staggs from Revelation Brewery. We're on site.
So I have two other partners. We opened up this brewery in July of 2016, and we're right on the bike trail here in Rehoboth Beach. And we have a 4-barrel system in the back. We got an indoor-outdoor space we're sitting in right now. Even though it's snowing outside, we're nice and toasty in here, right?
It's very nice in here.
Yeah, it's great.
You can smell the food truck. We got a wood-fired pizza and wings food truck going up here, so that's a nice mix, brews and food.
And we have for you today, Mamajuana.
Nice, well done.
I got it?
Yeah.
This is something we have not done before. We took two of the same beers,
Right.
but they're done two different ways. We have one in the Nitro and one in the Cask.
Right.
So we figured it might be a good idea to kind of try the same beer done two different ways. Do you want to kind of explain the differences between the two beers in the two different ways?
So traditionally all beers you're going to get are going to be, I'm going to say most beers are going to be forced carbonated in the brewery. So once the beer's all done, you're injecting in the carbonation through the carb stone and you're getting it to the proper carbonation level. For cask beers, we do that the natural way. So we fill the firkins, the cask, the pins, whatever you're filling, and then introduce in a little more yeast and a little more sugar and do a secondary fermentation. And you guys know the byproduct, one of the byproducts is CO2 gas, and we let that naturally carbonate itself. So as a result, it's all debatable, right? The purists will say you get a better beer with better flavor profiles, the right kind of body in the beer, and all of that. Usually, you're going to have a little less carbonation as a result, and we usually serve them at a warmer temperature. And on the nitro side, so on the nitro side, for us here, we keg those beers flat, and then we introduce the nitro blend gas with 75% nitrogen, 25% CO2. And then that fuses into the beer, and nitro bubbles are small, so they're really happy to stay in the beer. There's plenty out here. So that's why you have that beautiful head sitting there, and that adds all that body and creaminess to the beer.
And correct me if I'm wrong, the Nitro kind of takes kind of like heaviness out of it. It kind of makes it like a lighter, more creamy taste to the beer, right?
You got it. That's one of the biggest misconceptions when we hear it all the time at the brewery. And anyone who's maybe new to craft beer, or one of the things they'll say is like, "Oh, I don't do dark. You know, that's motor oil. That's too thick for me." And then they don't realize, especially for a nitro beer, it's like, no, it actually is pretty light.
Right. So, Lou, you want to
Yeah, I'll give
test these out?
I'll give the cask a taste. I like this a lot. I got a lot of flavor to it. So what exactly do you put in this beer here?
So the Mamajuana Brown Ale, it's actually one of our lightest beers. It's only 4.5% alcohol.
Okay.
And the base is a traditional brown ale style. So we have some coffee malt, light roasted malt, and we do a Pilsner malt base. And then beyond that, where it really gets its flavors from the top is the Mamajuana wood. And I get that from Dominican Republic. So if anyone's been down there, a lot of what you see down there is they sell this blend with these special woods and spices and herbs, and then you'll see it in rum bottles. And you fill it with your liquor, it absorbs in, and then it gives you all these stamina and powers, things like that. Makes you strong like bull. You
What's
know
strong
what
like
I'm
bull?
saying? Yeah.
Explain what kind of powers you're talking about.
I think you're gonna read.
I believe you can get me through the night.
So I'll tell you, when we talked about putting this on Nitro, I was a little torn because one of the things you might give up on Nitro, because what I said about the Nitro bubbles not wanting to leave and see if it's still sitting there, like it's that you're not going to release the aromas, and this is an aromatic beer, all the different herbs and spices and wood and everything are coming out. So I was like, I don't know, I want people to get that. On the other hand, though, you get that creamy mouthfeel, and you beg for more. You know?
Well, Mike and I definitely have not talked about aromas because we are by no chance beer experts.
Yeah.
So we just talk about how we taste the beer. So
We kind of pride ourselves on not being beer.
So to kind of get that other perspective as a brewmaster, we can definitely
We want to learn from you. That's kind of why we're here. So, all right, so we have what's called a hop meter.
A 1 to 10 scale.
A 1 to 10 scale, 1 being the worst beer you've ever had, 10 being the best beer you've ever had. So, Lou, I know this is in front of the person.
In front of the guy who's this is his brainchild.
Yeah, this is. What would you say?
Again, I'm a huge proponent of dark beer, and I really get that coffee taste to it that I like. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I like this a lot.
Okay. All right. Patrick, if you had to put it on a
1 to
scale
10
from
scale.
1 to 10.
Okay, well, I have to stay within the style because that's too wide a range if I say
That's
the best
fine.
beer.
That's
So
fine.
this beer it's special to me. One where I got the ingredients from. I go there on my charity work and stuff, and so coming back it connects me there.
Okay,
So this beer and me have a long history, right?
Gotcha.
And we've also go up and down. So this beer we're sampling right now, I'm with you. I'd say it's a 7 for me, only because I know what it can be. Okay. Now you guys can't try this yet because we just finished the last batch, but I have another batch in the back where we're improving on that Mamajuana aroma.
Okay.
And one of the things we did is we tried to find in these mysterious ingredients from the Dominican, what are the ones that really drive those aromatics?
All right.
And we were able to find that star anise, cinnamon stick, and Palo Santo wood were 3 ingredients that were very aromatic to that beer.
Right.
So what I did in this last batch was we added the Mamajuana, and then we added in additional amounts of those 3 ingredients I mentioned to steep them in the cold side of the
And
fermenter.
it really made it pop.
And it comes out. So when you guys come back and we have this next one on draft, I want you to try it again. And I really feel confident you'll get that score up to that 8 or 9.
Well, get ready for a Mamajuana Part 2.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So, Lou, you want to try the?
Yes, I
this
would
is the
love to
Nitro.
try the Nitro.
Same beer in the Nitro.
That's good.
We got a little in here.
I'm saving it for later.
It's part of the experience.
I like this.
Right.
I think the cask has a little bit more of the flavor to it. I think the flavor definitely stands out more. But I like kind of the feel of the Nitro a bit more than the cask. As far as my hop meter goes, I'm going to take this a half step back as a 7, just because I like the flavor of the cask just a little bit more. What do you think, Mike?
Well, as Lou shared with you, I'm not a huge dark beer fan, but I wanted to kind of throw this out there that I feel like this, for me, is like an 8. I really appreciate a Nitro beer. I enjoy the Nitro, like the mouthfeel that you get from it, and there's definitely like a smoother taste to it. So I'm going to go with an 8 for this compared to, I enjoyed this more than the cask.
Okay. The Nitro, there's certain beers that work really well with this. So 2 beers before this, we had our Smorter Porter on. So that's brewed with the chocolate, marshmallows, graham crackers, and cocoa nibs. And that beer was awesome, Nitro. It fit everything. When you hear s'mores porter, you're like, here we go. And it was there. The other one that we do this with, both Cask and Nitro, is our Downtown Donut Brown, which we have on regular CO2 right now. That beer is my favorite beer on Nitro. It just works really well. Yeah, I'm not looking for as much of the aromas. I just want that nice, big, rich mouthfeel. That's a great beer on it. Let me ask you, are you into sours?
We are not sour beer fans.
We're not, find them kind of gross.
Yeah, no, I think they're definitely gross.
Not until today.
Yeah?
We've actually
Getting there?
Yeah.
We have recently tried some sours today that we've actually appreciated.
I asked because probably the most popular beer we had on Nitro was our RAZZ Sour.
Okay.
It's kind of like a dark to amber style or colored ale, and then we add in crazy amounts of raspberries, and this thing pops, and it's a great beer for us. And then when we put it on Nitro, it just had a big, thick purple creamy head on it, and it went crazy.
All right, so this is our trip to Revelation. We have tried a couple beers here, but on this episode, we're trying Mamajuana. 2 different versions of it. This is the Cask. This is the Nitro. We enjoyed both.
Thoroughly.
They're
We
great
want to thank
beers.
Patrick, the head brewer, for
We want
coming
to
out
thank
with us
Patrick
today.
for actually having us here, but also and being on set with us, being on tape with us. It's been a great time. If you're going to binge on anything, binge on Brewtopia.
What's up, Brewtopia fans? Are you curious what charity work Patrick was up to in the Dominican Republic? It turns out he runs a non-profit that converts shipping containers into homes for the homeless, which we think is pretty darn cool. So check out the links below and help out if you can. Cheers!